This is Value Tips, the YouTube channel dedicated to helping you get the most out of your life. Here at Value Tips, we aim to provide you with the tools and knowledge you need to make the most of your time, money, and resources. We'll provide you with videos about various topics related to money and life management, such as budgeting, investing, and frugal living. We'll also give you tips on how to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life, from finding purpose and passion to living with intention. We believe that everyone has the potential to live a life of abundance and that it is possible to find value in all of your experiences. We want to help you unlock that potential and make the most of whatever situation you find yourself in. So, join us as we explore how to make the most of your life and how to make the most out of every moment. Thanks once again for joining us, and welcome to Value Tips. In this video, we'll be discussing 7 habits that can be detrimental to a relationship. It provides advice on how to identify these habits and how to address them if they arise in your own relationship. This video also provides insight on how to prevent these habits from forming and how to maintain a healthy relationship. 1. Poor communication. Not being able to communicate effectively can lead to misunderstandings and hurt feelings. Poor communication can also lead to a lack of trust between people, as one person may not be able to accurately convey their thoughts or feelings to the other. Poor communication can lead to confusion and a lack of clarity in the conversation and can prevent people from reaching a resolution or understanding. Additionally, poor communication can create tension and animosity between two people, as misunderstandings and emotion can run high when communication is not clear. Poor communication can also lead to a breakdown in relationships, such as one or both parties may become frustrated or resentful if they feel they are not being heard. Finally, poor communication can be a major barrier to successful collaboration, as it can make it difficult for team members to coordinate their efforts or understand each other's ideas. 2. Controlling behavior. If your partner is trying to control you or your decisions, it is time to move on. It is important to remember that you have the right to make your own decisions and that no one should be able to control you or dictate your life. If you feel like your partner is trying to control your behavior, it is time to take a step back and reassess the situation. Talk to them about it and let them know that you're not comfortable with the way they're treating you. If they do not respect your boundaries, it may be time to consider breaking off the relationship and finding someone who respects and supports you. Ultimately, you have the right to choose how you want to live your life, and no one should have the power to control it. 3. Lack of respect. Respect is essential in any relationship, and if your partner is not showing any respect, then it is time to move on. When someone does not show respect to their partner, it creates an environment of mistrust and insecurity. This can lead to feelings of hurt, anger, and resentment. If these feelings are not addressed, they can lead to a lack of communication and further conflict. It is important to remember that respect is a two-way street. If you're not showing respect to your partner, then they will not show respect to you. Respect can be shown in many different ways, such as listening to your partner, being honest, and treating them with kindness. If you feel your partner is not showing respect to you, it is important to communicate your feelings. Talk to your partner about what you're feeling and how you think their actions are disrespectful. If the situation does not improve, it may be time to move on. Respect is essential in any relationship. Without it, a relationship cannot survive. If your partner is not showing you respect, it is important to communicate your feelings and address the issue. If the situation does not improve, it may be time to move on and find someone who will treat you with the respect you deserve. 4. Unreliable. If your partner is always making excuses for why they're not available, it is time to walk away. Unreliable people are not only frustrating to be around, but they can also be damaging to your mental and emotional health. If you're always waiting for your partner to show up or they're always canceling plans, then it is time to recognize that the relationship is unhealthy and move on. Unreliable people often do not keep their promises and can be emotionally draining. It is important to remember that your time and energy are valuable, that you should not waste them on someone who is not going to be there for you. 5. Negative attitude. If your partner always has a negative outlook on life, then it is time to find someone else. Negative attitudes can be detrimental to any relationship. If your partner constantly has a negative attitude, it can impact how you view yourself and your life. You can find yourself feeling discouraged and unfulfilled due to their pessimistic outlook. This can lead to feelings of resentment and hopelessness, which can further strain your relationship. Negative attitudes can also cause tension and conflict in the relationship. Your partner's negative outlook can make it difficult to have meaningful conversations or to feel connected to one another. Additionally, negative attitudes can make it difficult to work together to solve problems or to create a positive environment within the relationship. Ultimately, if your partner's negative attitude is causing problems in your relationship, it is time to find someone else. Find someone who's more positive and encouraging and who can provide the support and companionship that you need. 6. Insecurity. If your partner is constantly putting you down and making you feel bad about yourself, then it is time to find someone else. Insecurity in relationships can cause a great deal of hurt and pain, and can even lead to toxic behaviors such as gaslighting, manipulation, and abuse. Insecurity is a sign of an unhealthy relationship, and it is important to recognize it so that you can take steps to protect yourself. If your partner is constantly putting you down, making you feel bad about yourself, or making you feel like you're not worthy of their love, then it is not a good sign. It is important to talk to your partner and make sure that they understand how their behavior has affected you. But if it does not improve, then it is time to take steps to protect yourself. Ending the relationship is one option, but if you feel like you can still make it work, then it is important to seek professional help. Counseling can be a great way to work through any insecurities that may have been caused by the relationships, and to help you both learn how to communicate better. No one deserves to be in an unhealthy relationship, and it is important to take steps to protect yourself from unhealthy relationships when it comes to insecure partners. 7. Dishonesty. Dishonesty is a huge turnoff and should be avoided at all costs. If your partner is lying to you or being dishonest in any way, then it is time to move on. Dishonesty can be damaging to any relationship and can even lead to a lack of trust and communication. It can cause arguments, misunderstandings, and hurt feelings. If you're in a relationship and notice dishonesty, it is important to address it the right way and try to find a solution. It is important to remember that dishonesty is a personal choice and it should not be tolerated. If you think your partner is being dishonest, it is important to have a discussion about it and try to understand why they're being dishonest. You should also talk about what you can do to make sure that dishonesty does not happen again. It is also important to understand that dishonesty does not have to be the end of a relationship. With the right communication and understanding, it is possible to work through any issue of dishonesty and rebuild a relationship of trust. If you are in a relationship, it is important to be honest and open with your partner and to be willing to work together to build a strong foundation of trust. That's it for it, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Value Tips YouTube channel. We hope you found our videos helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and smash that big red subscribe button for more content from Value Tips. See you on our next video. Bye-bye.